We're here in Washington, D.C., and what a shot of the Capitol and the National Mall with all of its outstanding, beautiful monuments. We're coming at you from the Verizon Center in beautiful Washington, D.C., as the Wizards prepare to take the court. The Magic made a special trip here for one game back in Orlando for the next one. They're hungry for one. This is checked in for Harris. The Magic trailed by 10. So on the floor for Orlando, Oladipo and Harkless at the 2 and the 3. Fry and Vucevic are the power forward and center. And it's Payton in at the point guard position. Fry passes to Vucevic. Payton kicks to Fry. Clock at 6. Connects, the jumper drops. Fry's got his second basket of the night. The Wizard is checked in for the Magic. And now a look at the point guards who have been taking matters into their own hands this past month. These are the top scorers.
And this is a group of guys who have that uncanny knack to simply score and deliver the offense in addition to running the offense. What a star-studded bunch of players.
Yeah, I agree with you. The thing that, to me, makes these guys special, Steve, is that they can do so many things to enable and help their offense. And not all point guards in the league have the unique combination of skills to produce that these guys do. And they've done it on a night-in, night-out basis. And I've marveled at their consistency as well. John Wall is becoming very efficient running the pick and roll. He's got a nice pull-up from the right elbow if the defender decides to sag off or go under the screen. And if they play up on it, he can blow right by him. So because of his finishing ability, that's a tough cover.
And it's good. Washington leading now by 9. Passes it to Webster. Gortat inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Gortat's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, they've yet to string many stops together.
It just seems like they've been a step slow here.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, Randy Whitman gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He's thrilled with their play on the offensive end of the floor, saying it's all coming together for us. The ball movement is great, and when someone doesn't have it, they're cutting and fighting to get open. It's just fun basketball to coach and to watch. Let's have some fun ourselves, guys.
Well said, Doris. Thanks. And important in every game, but early on here, guys, we'll be looking out for how they manufacture opportunities.
Well, I know Coach is worried about their shot selection at times, so I'm not surprised at what he had to say.
Steve, I don't know a coach who doesn't worry about shot selection. You're talking about something that riles up most coaches. It's seeing their guys taking bad shots. It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, and that's due to their physical play. They're scrapping and clawing for each and every rebound out there. I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Outside, Wall. Gortat with the screen for Wall. Pierce with a wide open look. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Magic trail by 9. Here's the Wizard. 12 points his last outing. Here's Harkless. Buries the long-range jumper. Harkless has got 5 now.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
All with it. 9 points in the game so far. Gortat with the screen for Pierce. Webster dishes to Pierce. Wall attacking, and that one's good.
That's been a great day for him, and if you remember, he gave them a huge performance their last time out as well.
Here's the Wizard. The shot is off. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Washington out in front, up 8. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. And they're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Washington, we've got Pierce. Chris Humphries is out there with Kevin Seraphin. And it's Wall, and it's Miller in at the 2 spot.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
A theme that has unfortunately come up for this Orlando franchise is their inability to keep a franchise talent for long. Of course, you think both about Shaq and Dwight Howard and their exits.
Gordon, the pass to the Wizard. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Fournier, that's for 2. And too long on the shot.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And about Orlando and their stars, is a better club to have had stars and lost them, or to never have had stars at all on your team?
Well, it's a different kind of heartache, that's for sure. I think you'd rather have them and lose them than not to have them at all. But Orlando has seen a lot of success for how long they've been a franchise. They'd like to be able, though, looking ahead.
So for the Wizards, their last game a loss to the Brooklyn Nets.
And Kevin, when you don't take advantage of your trips to the free throw line, which they definitely did not, it's tough to recover from.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, they left a lot of cheese and lettuce at that foul line, partner.
Not to mention some ham and turkey, Clark. Tell you what, despite that hot start from long range, they've really gotten away from the three-point shot now.
And I know that's sacrilegious to you, Steve. I mean, being a shooter and all in your past, you figure you should be firing away from out there at all times, but the mid-range game and in-between game served me quite well, but that hasn't been the best meal ticket for them here in the second half. You got to go with what you do best.
Oladipo against Miller. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Vucevic takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Now here's Wall, guarded closely. Miller kicks to Nene. 12 seconds left in the first half of the game. Off target at the rim. Fry passes to the Wizard. It's a big high bounce and goes in. The Wizards got 6 points in the quarter.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the hype.
A dominating first half of basketball.
Focus. It's not going to be easy to quiet this crowd down in the second half, but we can do it. Couple of things.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarter. Washington making some changes. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Gortat. Humphries comes in for Nene. And Andre Miller has subbed in for Webster. The Magic also changing it up. Nicholson's checked in for Vucevic. Gordon comes in for Channing Frye. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Oladipo. And so in the game for the Magic, Fournier and Harris filling out the perimeter. Andrew Nicholson out there with Gordon, and it's Peyton in at the point guard. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Hair on the floor. He said the story behind it is as follows. Me and my teammates in high school agreed we wouldn't cut our hair the entire season until we won a state championship. We wound up losing in the semifinals, but I liked what it was doing and just let it keep growing and growing. Guys, will it ever end?
We'll see if it does. Thanks, Doris. 3 on the clock. Here's Pierce. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Pierce has got 7 points for the quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Paul Pierce, a 16-year veteran, and last season his first not in a Celtics uniform. It took some getting used to, both for him and for us.
Here's the Wizard. It's rebounded by Seraphin. Wizards leading by 5. Miller with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Seraphin dishes to Miller. Pass to Pierce. To the left wing. Here's Humphreys. Second chance shot. And the bank shot is good.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
The Magic trail by 7.
Boy, you just had to love the reception for Pierce and KG in their first game back in Boston. No surprise there. The fans there, some of the best in the league, and they showered those guys with tremendous love, cheers, and appreciation. Well-deserved for what they've contributed as Celtics and certainly as NBA.
And Steve, no less than the great Celtic John Havlicek dubbing Paul Pierce as the greatest one-on-one scorer in Celtics history.
Yeah, the 10th overall pick back in 1998. What a find. I mean, you could argue that he and Dirk Nowitzki were the two best players drafted that night.
DeJuan Blair, who's checked in for Kevin Seraphin. Harkless is checked in for Orlando.
And with a quick chance here, let's take a look now at some of the numbers for John Wall. He's right around 21 points a night, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. Tell you what, he's been scary good over that run of games, just taking his usual brand of stellar offense and even building on it.
And Steve, you know that's not easy to do considering the high level he already plays at on an everyday basis. To move the needle another notch higher is special.
The Wizard passes to Fournier. And he gets it to go. Fournier's got his second bucket of the night.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Right side, Wall. That's good. Wall's got 20 points.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Here's the Wizard. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Boy, you can sense the urgency with them now. I mean, right here, they're flat in the first half. They've come out here in the second half with a lot more fire and a lot more intensity. You can see they're driven to get things done. That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
Yeah, Clark, they've been more active and more physical down low, and I think that's been the difference.
He kicks to Nicholson. Here's the Wizard. And that one's good. The Wizards got 12 in the game.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
All with it. He's got 20. And it's good off the back rim and in.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Here's the Wizard. From downtown. That misses. Would have kind of had it gone in. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Wizards out front. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, this had to be the choice. It was an absolutely sensational feat, putting him way up there above the rim so that only his teammate could catch it. And not only does he do it, but he powers it down from there.
The timing of these plays are just phenomenal. And so it's Washington who's straight by with the win.
Man, looks like someone stole your puppy. Yeah, man, shoot, we had that in our back pocket and let it get away. You want to hear a secret? Yeah, sure. Key to lasting in this league is never getting too high when you win and never getting too low when you lose. So the loss don't mean anything? Of course it means something. It means I need to learn from it and move on. Every loss is like an anchor on a rope. Either let it go or it's gonna drown you. Got it? Yeah, I got it.